So here's where I'm at. He was asking me if I cook, so I'm showing you. Well, you knew I cook, but I was just telling you that it's all from scratch. So right here, I've got some onions, some ginger, some sweet peppers, celery, things like that. I've got some green onions right there. I've got some fried egg, which I'll explain later why it even applies to it. Of course, I've got the sauces and things like that. That the stuff had to be cooked in. Now, also I have my beef that I previously cooked earlier. Well, it's still kind of cooking here actually. It's done. And the trick to fried rice is you've got to have chilled rice. It's got to be rice that's in the freezer. So that was already previously cooked. So that's I'm getting ready to apply that here pretty soon. So this is a quick process, just to give you an idea how much work this shit actually is. So now, the first thing I'm gonna do is throw in my ginger, scallions, onion. Let me get all that off of there. We got that going. I want to saute this really quick, for about a minute, just to get it, slightly brown. I just want to give you an idea, man, how hard this shit actually is to do. So I'm gonna have this cook for a while there. Like I said, a minute, because I want my stuff to be semi-hard. Not too soft, not too hard, but just right. Because you don't want like fresh onions in your stuff. So, except my rice has got some salt in it, so that's fine. So I'm gonna fry this up for another minute here. Let her fry, So I want to smell that ginger. It's got tons of hot pepper too in there. Because I like my shit spicy. I'm from the Caribbean. So of course, the spicier the better, Alright, so while this fries up, go ahead and stir my meat. It looks good. That smells so fucking good. All those spices. Okay, so this looks good. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to transfer my previously cooked meat to this pot, right? This is all like really quick. You've got to do this like really, really quickly. This is a dish that's cooked, fast paced. Just add all that, get my beef in there. Okay, we've got 2 more pieces. That's good. Now I want to fry this up for another 2 or 3 minutes. I don't really have to because it's cooked, but I just want to make sure all those flavors are all over the pot. And I could smell that ginger. It smells so fucking good. So we've got that going on. So now it's time for our rice. So let's fry that over. Get my rice. Now the trick to this shit is you've got to put your rice in a little bit at a time. So now I'm going to grab a spoonful of rice and throw it in there. Start mixing that up like that. So I want to get all those flavors in there. Plus you have to keep in mind that the rice is chilled in the freezer. So, the rice has got to sort of warm up too. Keep that in mind. I'm going to grab some more. Put that all in there. Mix that up good. Real Caribbean style, Real Caribbean style here. You like that, Guyanese style. Some more. Mix that up in there. I'm guessing it's probably similar to the preparation of jambalaya. Like I said, I've seen people do jambalaya in million different ways, but it's always 10,000 ways to skin a cat, right? Okay, so we've got that going. Add some more rice. I'm getting impatient. I just want to dump all that rice in there. Like I said, I didn't cook my rice really well, but I've had better rice in my life. But to give you an idea of the procedure, how you get to beef fried rice. This is a nice recipe you can do if you've got leftover rice, because leftover rice works better for it. especially chilled white rice. That's from the freezer because it keeps that rice nice and loose. Like I said, this is just for me, so I didn't even use the proper rice. Like normally I would use a rice called basmati, but today, like I said, I'm just gonna do this. I don't like the color of this, so I'm probably gonna add a bit more soy sauce to that. Like that. A little bit more soy there. Let's mix that up some more. Get that going. Smells good, looks good. Okay, now I'm going to add my green onions and my eggs. Mix that up. And sometimes I put a piece of raw cabbage in there too. It gives it a nice little flavor. So yeah, this is West Indian Chinese influenced beef fried rice.